I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. We have graduated to the Fresno, as you have seen in the thumbnail. I just had a blooper, so I've already eaten some of this pepper, but we're going to start again. Someday I might release a whole bunch of bloopers. I have some funny ones. Anyhow, the Fresno, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Fresno pepper. It's in the same family as the jalapeno. It's an anum, okay? A little bit of info about the Fresno. It's kind of a neat pepper. It was developed and released for commercial cultivation by Clarence Brown Hamlin in 1952. All right, so it's been with us for a long time. Named the pepper Fresno in honor of Fresno, California. They're grown throughout California, specifically in the San Joaquin Valley. Now, the idea behind this series, just like the jalapenos, we're going to start small and work our way up. At the end, on day 5 of this, we're going to eat an entire Fresno, okay? And day 6, we're going to see how much our tolerance has grown by eating the same amount that we ate on day 1 of the Fresno, which it will be today. I got some really cool comments. I'm going to do a video just on the comments. So if you had an experience with the jalapeno, please leave it in either this video or the previous one about the jalapenos, because I'm going to do a video just about how what people's experience was, because it was fascinating. So if you were part of the jalapeno trials or tutorial, please put your comment in there. Now, jalapeno is between 2,000 and 8,000 Scoville heat units, so it's relatively mild on the scale. Even a non-chili had 2,000 isn't so bad. 8,000 is getting there. You know what I mean? Fresno is 2,500 on the low end, so it's a little bit warmer on the low end than jalapeno is. It goes as high as around 10,000. So overall it's a hotter pepper. Interesting. When I did some research on this pepper, I found a lot of. It was interesting to me. It was interesting. I found a lot of places that said. I don't know if it's because it's in the same family as the jalapeno, but I saw a lot of websites that said it tastes just like a jalapeno, just a little hotter. And that's not my experience. And that's kind of why it's a good idea to write down what your experience is, because it's not going to be like everybody else's. I don't find them to taste just like jalapenos. I just don't. It's a thick-walled pepper. 90% of a pepper is water weight. And that water is, and see the edge there? If I squeeze it, you can see more juice come out. This is a very, very juicy pepper. It's kind of neat. So again, just like the first one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat a little bit today. Then each day we're gonna eat a little bit more. And on day 5 of the Fresno trials, we're gonna eat an entire Fresno. And then each day we're gonna write what the burn is like, okay? How long it burns you, what the aroma is like. It doesn't have as much of a grassy aroma as jalapeno. Anyhow, you're going to write down how long the burn lasted, where in your mouth it burned you. If you experienced any stomach issues, write that down as well. And then as you grow, like on day 6 of the jalapeno, we ate the same amount that we did on day 1 to kind of show you how your tolerance has grown. We're going to do the same thing with the Fresno. So here's day 1. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm proud of you guys. We're doing this together. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. All right. I've never tasted a jalapeno that tastes like that. So to me, they don't taste the same. That to me tasted almost like just a sweeter sort of cayenne-y sort of flavor, but did not taste like a jalapeno. To me, it didn't. So at this point, I'd be writing down the heat. The heat for me, it moved my needle just enough to know that there's heat in it. But you need to know something. At the very beginning of the pod season, had I done this, it would have registered higher. Because tolerance is, people see a video of mine, they go, oh my God, he's got a high tolerance. It's not always like that. Tolerances rise or drop depending on what time of year it is, what I'm consuming, how much I'm consuming. That's how it is. Right now it's the end of the pod season, so my tolerance is kind of high. But write down how hot the Fresno is on a scale of 1 to 10. That to me is delicious. It was very sweet. It didn't taste, I've never had a jalapeno that tasted like that. Jalapenos, even when they're red, they don't taste like that to me. Because I know there'll be people that'll say, jalapenos are supposed to be red. Even when I have one that is red, it doesn't taste like a Fresno. Just my take. All right, so one more time. If you went through the tutorial on how to consume and get to the point where you can eat an entire jalapeno, if you joined me in that, please leave a comment, because I am going to do a video where I talk about the experiences people have, because there's some cool ones. What a delicious pepper the Fresno is. If you don't have a Fresno, as I said, you can get a banana pepper, you can get a serrano. The idea is you can build your tolerance slowly, intelligently, without really hurting yourself. And that's what we're doing here. We're doing it together. So thank you for hanging out with me. In the description box, matter of fact, maybe just a little bit more. Fresno is a lovely pepper. If you think a jalapeno tastes like a Fresno, let me know. It's okay if you do it, just, I saw at least 2 or 3 sites that said that, and I don't know if it's a case of someone reading it and saying, I'm going to say the same thing, because I've eaten a lot of red ones, jalapenos, a lot of green ones. I've never had one that tasted like a Fresno. Anyhow, in the description box, all the normal stuff. Please check them out. My son, Johnny Scoville Jr. and the Lifeboat are here up on top. Pepperology, now that's designed for brand new people. So if you just kind of got the capsaicin bug and you're digging spicy stuff, that's where you want to go to check out. A lot of educational stuff up there. And the other one are the 26 most painful challenges that I've ever done in the almost 8 years. Guys, this is also the birthday month of Chase the Heat. We're pretty close to the 8th year birthday. Thank you for still being here. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.